66 million years ago, the dinosaurs were extinct by an asteroid strike. But how were their lives prior to the disaster? Paleontologists have long disagreed about whether they were flourishing or already in danger. A new study suggests that, prior to the city-sized asteroid that struck off the coast of what is now Mexico, dinosaurs were in decline for as long as 10 million years, making it difficult for them to recover from the impact. The strike caused the 125-mile-wide Chicxulub crater to form, released greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, and ultimately resulted in the extinction of 3/4 of all life on Earth. In order to evaluate species diversity and extinction rates for 6 dinosaur families, the researchers examined a total of 1,600 fossils from 247 different dinosaur species. According to Fabien Condamine, lead author of the study and a researcher at the Institut des Sciences de l'Evolution de Montpellier in France, in a news release, we looked at the 6 most abundant dinosaur families throughout the whole of the Cretaceous period, spanning from 150 to 66 million years ago, and found that they were all evolving, expanding, and clearly being successful. They then exhibit a sudden decline 76 million years ago. Their rates of extinction increased, and in some instances, the rate at which new species emerged decreased. The study, which was published on Tuesday in the journal Nature Communications, suggested that non-avian dinosaur extinction may have been influenced by global climate cooling during the late Cretaceous, 100 to 66 million years ago. The dinosaurs that looked like birds or survived the impact of the asteroid evolved into the birds we see today. They also said that hadrosaur families, which were particularly successful, may have outcompeted other herbivores, resulting in a decrease in the diversity of those dinosaurs. In order to arrive at the most likely conclusion, the researchers made use of computer modeling strategies that took into account uncertainties like the absence of complete fossil records. Mike Benton, a professor at the University of Bristol School of Earth Sciences and another co-author of the study, stated, "In the analyses, we explored different kinds of possible causes of the dinosaur decline. It became clear that there were 2 main factors. The first was that the climate as a whole was getting colder, which made it harder for the dinosaurs, who probably lived in warm environments, to survive. The ecosystems became unstable and prone to an extinction cascade as a result of the loss of herbivores. In addition, we found that the longer-lived dinosaur species were more prone to extinction, perhaps reflecting their inability to adapt to the new conditions on Earth," Benton stated in a news release. Our findings are in contrast to other recent studies that have used alternative methods and found that there is no strong evidence that dinosaurs were in decline before the asteroid hit, that in fact they may have continued to thrive. Paleontologist and postdoctoral researcher Alfio Alessandro Chiarenza, who was not involved in the study, stated that the authors had given the cooling trend toward the end of the Cretaceous period too much weight. During their 165 million year existence on Earth, he claimed, dinosaurs had experienced similar climate shifts. Joseph Bonser, a doctoral candidate at the University of Bath, was one of the authors of a study that found dinosaurs weren't extinct before the asteroid hit. Bonser said that the most important limitation of this kind of work is the patchy fossil record, as the study mostly relied on fossils from North America. He stated in an email that there are huge biases in the fossil record due to a number of factors, primarily geographical and economic, but also more personal biases like paleontologists focusing on looking for one species, like Tyrannosaurus, and that there are huge biases in the fossil record. He went on to say that the fact that multiple groups of scientists working on the exact same question at the same time can come up with completely opposite results further enforces this, that there is a great need for further data collection, i.e. digging up more dinosaurs and finding out where they lived and how successful they truly were. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to our channel and leave a like. We will see you on the next video.